enabled. Commander under attack. System enabled. System enabled. System enabled. Commander under attack.
Hello and welcome to my Thursday afternoon stream. Today I'll be playing some more Supreme Commander. I hope that I haven't forgotten too much since last week. I didn't have really a ton of time to play, but we will be getting in and doing our best as always. It's a screen capture, so yeah. And I hope that everything goes pretty okay. I'll be playing one game as a warm-up, and I do have a few maps that I do want to take out of the pool, and that is the Protectorate here. Yeah, so far so good. I'm taking that as the only veto for the moment. So I'm not going to be... I could have switched already. So I'm not going to take that as a possibility. And I'm not going to practice that. Let's try Open Palms for my warm-up game. And then I'll be trying for every few minutes, trying to find a ladder match. I'll switch to skirmish if I don't find anything. Try another time to find a ladder match, and so on and so forth, as much as possible. Hopefully I do get some ladder matches, because I am sitting at the point where I feel that I am not necessarily going to be advancing very much with AI only. I'm taking the adaptive AI and a optimal balanced mirrored. That is all that I am looking for here. A mirrored game. Can I cheat? Cheating is off for this one, as it should be. I'm not trying to do something specifically for training, but I am trying to get to know the map a little bit more. In fact, I should be playing every position a bit, but walling is a lot less of a necessity here. In StarCraft, in Brood War, my favorite race is Protoss, and against Zerg, if you do not know how to wall, you are going to be in a lot of trouble. And as such, no, now I took all of them away. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's try something like this. So these are the spawn positions, and I now know my opponent is going to be spawning over here. And yeah. So we've gotten started, and let's say hello to everybody. So hello, Mark. I hope you're having a lovely day. And I do have this energy here, and I'll be putting up. No, actually, no, I am going to do something like this, I think. With this one, at least, you are going to go check that he's actually over there. And then I'll be bringing out the other 2 units behind as a scout. I do need a bit more power, even as this is getting built. How much mass is there? There's a bit here. Okay, there we go. That is working somewhat. I'll just be grabbing myself some more here. Let's say 2 more up here, and then... Okay. Didn't pay attention to my scout. That is bad. Okay, I'm going to be using up a bit more here. But you are going to be putting down 1. I want you to put down 1 as well. I'm not sure why he's taking all this forest. Well, no, it's reclaim, and of course they are going to be taking the reclaim as ordered. Let's have a look if I can't put some pressure onto so that's an air factory. Flare versus flare. And we're getting some tanks out of there. I need to send myself some reinforcements in here. Let's do something like this. And a few more flares. Okay. I am having the opportunity to get some here from time to time. But we need to do more reclaim. Do I have any reclaim on this side? Yeah, over here. I'm sitting at about 0, which is okay. Okay. We're having an air factory having been built. I should get myself a little bit of anti-air, even if that is looking a bit weird, and a few more reactors. I do not quite feel safe at the moment in order to be bringing out more. Okay, that was a success. Let's roll through here at least once. Welcome in, Drake, and thank you very much for the lurk. It is very much appreciated. I hope you are having a good Thursday so far, and that you can be looking forward to more of a good Thursday, and please have a very relaxing lurk. Okay. I'm getting myself some army here. So far, it's actually looking fine. How much do I need for the first gun upgrade? It's a -10. Let's try it. Ooh, power. Power is a big issue at the moment. At least he is helping out as a defensive wall. You are done. Build me another one here. And you are going to build another one here. There's nothing really in the back. And I do want this finished, so I do need to juggle this for a little bit at least. On and off. Okay. Can I... I really need to juggle this at the moment. You're getting angry at the dark side in Super Mario Odyssey. Well, I hope not too angry. I can understand frustration, but well, no, I do get it. I do get anger as well. It is at a point something that creeps in after frustration. You're the scout. I did see that correctly. I do want to have this a little bit out, and I have so much energy now. I can just do this, do that. Continue on here. Get myself a few engineers out of there. Okay, that is gun speed 1. I'm not sure if I want the additional range or the building upgrade. I do think I want the building upgrade. Just going to make me feel a little bit more comfortable. Almost running out of energy there. With the emphasis on luckily almost only. Okay. You can go fetch some more over there. I'll be pulling a few more ahead here. I absolutely need a few more scouts at the moment. Sacrificial scouts, so i.e. air scouts. And I probably... Give me 1. Let's have a flyover of this area. Give me 2. We're going to have a lateral check. And then... Okay, so far only T1 units, but I have no idea how it's looking laterally. He could be trying to overrun me there already. Well, it's not looking great. Can I bring a little bit here? Oh yeah, no, he is trying some stuff here. Already done with what you were trying to do? In that case, congrats. I hope that it wasn't too bad. You did say that you were getting angry at it. Okay. That is working out. That is working out really nicely, actually. And now that you have that, Let me plop, 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 plop. And put a T2 on radar for now. I'll put some pressure on there. We have some more. We can pressure here. T2 energy. Hop, 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 hop. Put some energy storages down. Go automatically do overcharge attacks here if I can. Fight over my own air defense. Bloody hell, that's a lot of interceptors. Okay, I'm doing some damage over here. I absolutely need to pull out some stuff here. Are you kidding me? And of course I don't have anything I can quickly send over. Luckily that seems to be taking a toll on it. But it is, after all, swallowing some extractors here of mine. And I can't really accept that now, can I? Yeah, let's have a little bit more here. You're probably getting... No, not yet, at least. Thrag! Level 3 hype train also, thank you. Oh, thank you for 5 gifted. Thank you so, so much. Seriously, thank you. Wow. Thank you. And Real Deals, Nugget, Cyan, Monster Hunter, Master Mark, and C's, please refresh for being able to take out to use the benefits from the subscription. And yes, it is. Thank you a lot, Thrag, for that. I know it's Thursday, I know you said it, but it's still something that means a lot to me, and as such, thank you very much. Okay, okay, I'm getting some stuff in here, that is good. Okay, I probably need more cannons here. That's still probably a lot of T1 spam, but I am taking a little bit of a beating here. And let's build another one here and send some more stuff up over here. But yes, thank you a lot. It's very, very much appreciated. Okay.
Commander under attack.
I am rebuilding some stuff here. Didn't I send... No, there it comes. You go up as well. I do need the radar here if I'm getting attacked hard.
Commander under attack.
Okay, I have some stuff over here. Let's send the gunships to help out against this assault. So far, the commander is not taking a lot of damage, but that is, again, not necessarily something that is going to be a saving grace here. Okay, there's a lot of anti-air, but luckily I do have some heavy anti-air of my own already here. And I can just keep rebuilding. Okay, that was badly put. Congratulations on finishing your second playthrough. I'm going to stop you and a second land factory.
Commander under attack.
Where is the one that I selected? Up there. Oh, okay, I send 2 then. Let's make that another air defense, and then... Ooh, bloody hell. That's not good. Okay, that is going to do some damage here.
Commander under attack.
I know you are, but, you know, it still means a lot to me, so please allow me to express that gratitude.
Commander
Yeah, I'm
under
getting mauled a little bit here. Sheesh. I do need to move this forward. Oh, I'm getting hammered on both sides, aren't I? Let's put some more defenses up. You should be building something, so like this. And then let me upgrade these such that I don't run out of stuff. I'll be putting up a defense here against the missiles. Let's try and get some stuff done. No, let's go back first. I can hold out towards the end here. Okay, the blaze needs some. Some stuff. I can do that. I will then join you for some pirate hunts tomorrow, promise. Okay, and I lost some stuff in the back here. Or no, that's still getting built. Okay. Okay, I am getting pressured from both sides here. Let's send that on over there, and you're going to please be rebuilding these. Okay, I want some shielding here. I hope that it's going to hold out until then, the defense that is. No, not like this. Too much artillery there in order to survive that.
Under attack.
Okay, let's pull them forward here for defense as well. Ooh, this is not looking good.
Commander under attack.
I'm suddenly getting a lot of pressure here.
Commander under attack.
I do need to take care of... And there goes my commander. Not great. Okay. I pretty much know what went wrong here and what I have to improve. Yeah. That's when he started pushing me both sides, pretty sure. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look. Congratulations on the hype train conductor. And yeah, thank you in the first place for that hype train. Thank you very much. I'm going to have a look at this, and I'm then trying to do some laddering. But I do want to confirm that about 14 minutes he started pushing me both sides, and that's where I lost the game, or started losing the game because I couldn't deal with it. And thank you very much. I hope that you're going to have a very good day. Okay. Let's speed the game up. We don't want to spend too much time in the beginning. What is this? Is this APM? Tira, good morning. How are you? I hope you had a good night and that you are having a good Thursday, and yeah, a good day so far, and that you can be looking forward to a good rest of your day for the rest of the day, for the rest of your Thursday rather. 8 minutes, more or less even. Yeah, I really should have built more, and... No, the tech up was fine, but afterwards I should have had better eye on my macro. This was good. This was more or less good. That escape cost me dearly later on. Yeah, this is where he went over. And he started pushing me and I lost the plot. Far too much mass, far too much... not enough macroing, not enough microing for that. Okay,
Commander under attack.
mass in storage should be very consistent here. Yeah.
Commander under attack.
Mass income, this is positive. This is so badly positive. I should never have even gotten that high. Yep, that's what killed me. And now completely no army movement. No spam. Trying to recapture, just a slow decline. And he keeps up the pressure. Nope. Okay, I was correct. Didn't keep enough an eye on what my opponent was doing, and then he managed to roll me. That being said, I'm going to try the ladder now. There is a start of matches in a few seconds. Let's see if I'm going to get a game or if we are far too far apart. You're going to buy some food scissors, paper plates and food scissors. And Draig, thank you very, very much for the subscription for Tira. And Tira, please don't forget to refresh so that you can profit from the gifted subscription. Thank you, Draig. Okay. Let's go over one more time, and I'll be using that time, that's an empty bottle, to be filling up my glasses, such that I have something to drink during the matches. If it restarts now without getting me a match, let's wait for a few more seconds because it didn't count down completely to 0. Sure enough, let me set up properly straight, and thank you for the for the hydrate and the posture check. Well, yes, there is a little bit you want to save up for. Congrats, Mark, on your first G1 Hellblade. Oh, you do need a lot of shards. And shards, I think... I'm not sure how they are from capture quests, but they are pretty common from carves. I at least don't remember having too much an issue. And G's, that, yeah, they do get stronger, and even if you can capture one, I understand. We can go hunt on the weekend. $420,000. I see, yes. Okay, unfortunately, I am not matching with anybody right now. So I'll be taking the same map and try again. It is always something. I do understand that you're always missing one material, the other in Monster Hunter. I don't mind coming along with you for some Hellblades during the weekend. It has a few hundred players active. It has in the peak it has like 30 players in matchmaking. It is an older game, and it wanes and waxes how much you have. So unfortunately, right now it seems to be quite a quiet one. It is, after all, a 21-year-old game. No, 19-year-old game. Sorry, I mathed the wrong way. Which is a shame. I do have a lot less issues finding matches in Brood War. There's a lot more still active players, even though it's an older game. It's unfortunate, but I do now need to I don't want to just be sitting there waiting on somebody, so let's go into another skirmish, and I hope you're going to be enjoying Tomodachi Life a ton, Tira. You played the demo, you like it, and you can't wait to have the full game. Is that it? At least that's what I'm guessing is going to be the case for you. Let's do something like this. Enjoyed the character creator, yeah. I typically don't spend too much time, but I can understand. Good luck on your run, Thraik. I hope it goes well. Even made a streamer friend. Happy to hear you made a friend. And yeah, that's what I'd guess it would be. Can I can't delete waypoints now, can I? Okay. No, we are going to stop. Let's do something like that. Okay, we go up. Okay, I'm already behind again, aren't I? At least it feels like it. And send one to do the turn like this. You don't have anything else. Then you're going to be building a few more power plants before going forward. Okay, I see. So it's basically, it's not allowing you to progress any further before you buy the full game. Okay. Oh, that is a very annoying hard limit. Okay. I am just moving through here. He is building up a little bit of an army. Okay. Meaning that I do have to bring my commander forward. So, I do like demos. I do like demos a lot. I think they are a very good and important tool for the players and for everybody to have some way to experience a game before buying it, and I do think that is a very important thing to take under consideration. But it is then unfortunate that it is if then they get like a hard cap, you can only try it once. I'm not even a fan of time caps on a demo for if you do want to play that part again a few times. I think you should be able to. It's important for you to get if you're not sure, to get more to get a bit more hands-on experience with it, rather than just having like the minimum and then you're not allowed to do much more with it. And right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for two more gifted. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Okay, let's put some. Let's put the radar up here immediately, and I'm going to be pulling some more energy in here, here, and then let's have a scout. I am guessing we're going to get another aggressive air factory again. I'm trusting you that it is no issue for you monetarily, and then just thank you. Okay, let's put a bit more up here, and there is an air factory, and I'm going to be building some anti-air here, as well as some more army here. Okay, I have more than enough mass. Okay, this is the only real way I can go negative on mass at the moment. I do need... Okay, I do have somebody building more energy. Okay, that is that engineer. I know, I trust you in that, but I am like Ember in that regard a little bit, and I try not, but I can't really help but worries from time to time. Okay, you're good. I'm not exactly sure what is eating all of this. I'm not even upgrading the commander at the moment. It's probably you two. Yeah, but... Or you. You are also taking a lot of energy there. Okay. So I do have some radar over here, and I'm going here and here with the scouts. I'm expecting to see some stuff. So let's fly something like this. Me shenanigans can be nice, that is true. I do understand that I am... Well, I'm not bad with it, but it's not something I enjoy to the max, so... But if you do enjoy it, I mean, the more power to you. So you are going to be T2. And I can put you up as well. Yeah, they are doing a bit here. Can I get a group just to go harass there? I want a group to do some harassment here. Try to do what the enemy did to me and pull them apart. So far, looking so good, and I am keeping production up here. And maybe also, yeah, go down on this part like this. I can have the commander protecting this up front here. Getting some more stuff there. Okay. I have quite a big amount there, and that would be another factory, and I'm immediately pulling myself a few over. The problem is that I don't have... Okay. For some reason, power just solved itself, probably because the commander just finished. And I am going to put the commander up to T2. Doesn't have the range, but that is not necessarily the part I really need at the moment. Okay, it's looking good. I am still expecting that a player would have already torn me to shreds. Okay, we are building my... We are building my engineers here. Okay, and we are immediately going for a T2 power plant. Okay, I got some more stuff. Some more army stuff, so we can push out a bit more. You are going to be building me 2 things like this. The next one will be building over there. So more static D to just be able to help to cut the map in half. And then one last one that is going to build another T2 factory like this immediately, and then I'll be able to focus in on building myself some army towards there. Okay. Power is actually looking okay. Okay, because I was pushing there, I'm getting quite a big army over here. Do need to keep an eye on that. How about we try a push straight? If I can pull this group back, that would be a very nice thing. And you are going to be building me a few more scouts here. Okay, we are looking good. So let's add a few things here. And we're going to be adding a few things here as well. Okay, you are building my some T2 army, and we are going to be building another HQ. Everything is looking good so far. Okay, that is seriously looking a lot better than my first try. Can I catch you? Okay, looking good. Pulling the enemy in 2 different directions rather than myself. Okay, I'm not at the best energy consumption stage. Let's be building a few more T2 power plants here. Okay. Let's have a big scout flying all the way over. If any survive, I don't mind pushing a bit more. Okay. Do I have... Yes, I do have a gunship here.
Commander under attack.
Let's push forward a little bit here. I do not want those to be lost. And I have more than enough build power at the moment. Okay, already took some damage. I'm not sure if that is the reason. My commander is getting pushed a little bit. But that is fine. I hope so too. I understand the issues with the rescues, with the hostage rescues. It's not always easy to keep it casualty free. Not looking bad, but do I have more T1 engineers? Where are you? Okay. Put myself some stuff up here. Let's build another Oblivion, and let's make sure that that is not something that I'll be running into trouble with.
Under attack.
Okay, let's go push into these bases a little bit more. Okay, you are just pasting up a ton of stuff I currently don't need in the millions.
Under attack.
Okay. That is an issue. I do need and want to rebuild this. Come on. Kill the thumb, please.
Commander under attack.
Okay, so far it's looking good. Do I have some more T1 stuff I can throw into the fight here? You're going to be building a second Oblivion.
Commander under attack.
I do not have enough power for that. I might have enough in the reserve with everything. Let's try it.
Commander under
okay,
attack.
No. Stop. We need to move you out. And that means that I have to build...
Commander under attack.
the defenses here as well. Let's push in a little bit more here. I would not mind another rank and veterancy.
Commander under attack.
Okay.
System enabled. Commander under attack.
Okay, I was thinking that I was missing a little bit of production. And another... like this. I'm going to clear out the queue. Okay, that is annoying. But I should be able to clear this up here. Don't I have another one? Yeah. And seriously, no, you're not. You're... That's just a factory. You're an HQ. You're build. Okay, that one is building. Stop you. Go T3. And then I am going to be
Commander under attack.
repopulating this.
Commander under attack.
Okay, I'm getting... some bad vibes over there.
System enabled.
Okay.
System enabled.
Somebody is still aggressing here, but let's try. Let's try to push in with what I have, and we're going to do more. More stuff like this for now. Okay, I have something upgrading there. What do I have? I have the... That's just more health. That is also more health and more regen. Should have enough.
Commander under attack.
Sheesh, that's close. I need more here. I need more tactical missile launchers. Okay. That height is mine. I do have a bit of a critical mass here in order to push a little bit. I do need to be careful that I am pushing both, or that I am harassing both sides rather. Or I might be losing more stuff here again over here. Okay, that's a good dead assault bot. I am running through stuff suboptimally at the moment, but I am running through it. Can I do damage here? Possibly. I have enough gunships, I think, to weather the anti-air here. Not completely without casualties, but if I bring this base down, that might have been worth losing a gunship or two. Okay, looking good on that end. Sheesh, hop, hop, hop. Okay. I do need to bring them down a little bit here. I do not want to risk any of this back infrastructure being harmed a lot. We can stop their stay in range that we can. That we can keep up some of the stuff here. Okay. Actually, that is fine. You are going to be building 2 harbingers like this. Building, idle, go up to T3, and I'm going to be building a power generator over there. Okay. I think what I'll be doing is I'll be putting up a few defenses here, or shields better here and here. This side first, please. And then this side. I do have one here. Okay. Let's make 2 more air defenses here. Can I fly? Yeah, with the reinforcements from here I should be able to take them into the back and to do some more damage. Okay. Next upgrade here. Okay, not even working on the gen yet. Let's go into the back. Okay, that is looking good actually. Okay, I have far too much of everything. 2 more. Okay, we're having some Othams in there. I do want to intercept them. Let's go risk. I'm not sure if this group is strong enough, but I am going to try to push a little bit there. Okay, the Otham is history. Okay, with this power plant coming up, we'll be fine. Okay, I am looking good here. One more T3 and another T3. You can stop. No, you can't stop. You're the one that keeps building. You're the one that is going to go T3 air. And this force could have been enough, barely. No, with all the rest of the missiles flying in, that is enough. Yeah, there goes the enemy comm. Okay, a heavy shield gen had been constructed. It's so hard for me to keep track of my eco. Because you have to keep track of it, moment by moment. Yeah, and it looks like I'm very much even with this AI at the moment. Absolutely, please have a good moment. And yeah, no, there's nobody in the queue. So I'm probably not getting a game right now. I've played this map before. Okay, now there's a few people in the queue. Let's hope I'm getting a match. I see. Yeah, no, those moments are important. And getting food is a good idea. When you're hungry, yeah, it's a good idea to get some food. Four in queue, that might give me a chance to get something up here. If not, yeah, no, it's not unimportant to know the map layout. I know Eye of the Storm, I know Finn's Revenge, Open Palms. It's a 4-player one, but it is a symmetrical one. This doesn't look too complicated, and there is a nice there's a nice power, nice amount of power back here. This looks much more a 2v2 than a 1v1 map. Although if this is like the split and you can't spawn, well, even if you spawn like this, I think it's, well, I mean, it's still fair. Have I played Ready or Not? I have put myself into Ready mode. If Ready or Not is a game, then I have not played it yet. It would actually be the first time I've heard of it, or the first time I remember hearing of it. Let's see, I'm probably not going to get another match here. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate, but there's like a few thousand people on the leaderboard, like 2,500 or something like that. But it can be hard to find matches during certain times of day. And unfortunately, I'm not finding matches at the moment. No, I went through you. You're a normal map with a lot of distance between. It's the SWAT sim game. Let me have a look. Of course, now I'm going to be opening my Steam on the wrong monitor for this. Oh. Okay, so it's basically like the old SWAT series. You're a police squad and you have to go in. Nice. Co-op, is it multiplayer? No, it also has single player, at least according to this. Haven't played SWAT in a long time. A spiritual successor. I guessed as much. This position is the better position. So cross spawns only on this map, or it's going to be unfair. Cadmium green, that is this one. Yeah, this is a 2-player map, that is, and it's more or less symmetrical, so that's fair. Yeah, this is very symmetrical, actually. Emerald Terraces. Okay, so this is a very flowy map. Up, down, up, down, up. I think this stays low, goes up here, goes up again. Where is the symmetry axis? Across here? No, more across here. No, that doesn't quite fit either. You go over there. Point is there. This is the mirror axis. Yeah, this is the mirror axis. From here, through the corners, basically. That's the mirror axis. Twin Rivers. It's another 3v3 possible map. Using a 1v1. Cross spawns is, I think, the only fair spawns. No, not quite now that I think about it. This would be a fair spawn as well. But this and this would not be a fair spawn. So probably the map is coded that it's always cross spawns. Osiris is also a 4-player. You're probably always getting cross spawns because here to here is unfair because of the size of the island and everything. So cross spawns only. And Roanoke is actually a rotational symmetrical, doesn't matter. It's basically this. It has a lot of symmetry axes. Okay, let's try for one last time, and then I'm going to go into another skirmish. And I probably will be going into a skirmish. It's 53 degrees this morning, so about 8 to 10 degrees, if I remember that correctly. I do hope you're going. Well, if it's sunny, it's going to be nice weather for a little bit of a walk. Yeah, no, I'm not finding anything, unfortunately. Osiris is a pretty big one. Let's try Emerald Terrace. This is partially cloudy. I see. I hope that... Well, no. Partially cloudy does sound like good weather. Maybe a little bit on the cool side. And the sun keeps peeking through the clouds, so that is very nice already. I'm probably going to do fine with a... That's probably going to... Okay, let's try the map first, and then I'm going to go for a really hard AI. Let's see if I can defeat that. Okay, which side am I spawning in? Okay. One, two. Okay. Let's get this match going. Well, it's only against an AI. We are going to go 4 more power first. There's some nice reclaim spots over here. Let's start out with those. Let's make the nice ones first. And then this height is actually my second one. Is actually where I want to quote-unquote expand towards. And my opponent is going to be starting here and probably going to expand backwards over there. So I do want to hoover up these 6 more. And that's another 2. And there are some neutral units on the field here. Okay, I'm guessing this is going to be the middle. Did I have everything coming up from you? Let's push forward and build a forward base. The commander is going to go for a little bit more energy. And I am starting some build here. There's a lot up there. Oh, okay. That is running myself out of mass. That's not good. Why? You go over there, please. And you are going to be building 1 more there. So energy is pretty generous. And we need more units. Okay, I'll be pushing forward into the middle. No, first off, I am going to be building another ground back here. After this is finished, use them to harass here. Probably want to hold choke points here, and... Are we going to give him that? Yeah, we're going to give him that here. Split the map. More or less like this something. Okay, I have the mass to move on. And seriously, I am going to be just going to want to hoover that. Either do I want to do that with the commander or do I want to do that with a... We'll be building engineers for that. Okay, I'm going to send you over here. Okay, this is the one that goes up here, and I can put some defenses here if necessary. Okay. You go hoover that. And I'm going to use you to pick up a few more of these. I do have another scout. You're going to go over there. Over here. Okay, I am building fine. Let's have an airport, an air factory over there. And then you go there, you go there. You're going to be the harassment units for here. This is going to be defense and actually air over here, and something is shooting. Can I harass that? You're going to go over there, and I'm building another land factory here. That's a bad bop. That should plug that gap. A few, and we're immediately going to T2. Enjoy your mac and cheese when it finishes up. I hope you're going to be enjoying it as a nice breakfast. Let's move forward a little bit here. Let's go for the gun upgrade before going for the other one. Hot dogs, red Leicester, I'd say. Tabasco sweet sour. I am not immediately aware of what Leicester is. It's ringing name is a town or part of a town, but I'm pretty sure that is not it in this particular case. Oh, red Leicester cheese. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I do want a few more units. Taking a peek over here. I finally have enough power, and I'm going to be pushing a few engineers here. It's hard to say what is built by my opponent and what is... There's some heavy shots coming from the ACU here. Okay, let's build 3 here, and you go factory as well. Okay, was that a good idea to pressure him there a little bit, or was that just me giving him experience that I needn't have? Okay, there's not much here. Can't help but wonder if this map is then correctly set up for AI. Faceless, hello, welcome in. I hope you're having a good Thursday, and that you can be looking forward to more of a good Thursday. It's not a very common cheese to me. Okay, what are you? Okay, nothing anymore. I can live with that. It's probably getting shot down now. And do I have enough econ? I have enough mass to put these up, but it is not. I'm not sure if it is, if I have enough energy and if this finishes in time or not. Or let's finish this gun speed so I don't need to worry about that too much anymore. Okay, that's done. Thraig, thank you very much for another gifted. And Prophet, please remember to refresh such that you can benefit from your new subscription. And Thraig again, thank you very much.
Commander under attack.
Okay, that is... Okay, that cost me the engineer there. Yeah, I'm not looking great, I feel. Yeah, I'm missing so much power at the moment. I'm losing quite a bit, but it is not... It doesn't feel catastrophic that I have catastrophically low power. Yeah, but I do need to keep a bloody eye open here, or I'm going to get overrun. Build them, never use them. Okay. No idea why I have so many enemies there. I sent stuff out in principle to take care of the reclaim and stuff. Okay, that is looking good. I need to upgrade you, and yeah, this should have been the first HQ. I never did anything with it. Can't now blame myself. Okay. It's not... It's a neutral, aggressive enemy faction. Let's put it like that. Okay. This is basically... I'm able to stop this. pull them over here like this. And I am putting up a bit more AA in the middle here. You're building, you're not building anything at the moment. Hop, hop. Okay, that is crap. That I really missed. That one over there, I hope that gets... Are you kidding me? Haha, yeah, no. That is not going to be working out. Let's do this. Stole a little bit of energy for now, not too much. Let's secure my main base again. Okay, luckily they didn't take any of the mass extractors. That would have been more painful. Come on. Let's put that back up there. That is where I need that, where the attacks are going to be coming from. Come on, can I... Okay. They're trying to capture that. I should have enough over here that I can make it work. I am getting my first T2 reinforcements here, so that should be working out. I actually did not want to build this, but this. Let's build... I'm running a bit close here on mass, which is good. I should not be panicking because of this. Actually, being close up on mass is actually a good thing. I do have enough energy for a push out here. But I can't go just defensive all the time. Let's build another HQ there. It's an AI, yes. I was trying to find ladder matches. I haven't had the luck. And so I went on to practice against AI. I wish I needn't, because I had some issues in the beginning. Stuff like this being annoying. But I do think it's stable now. And I did not feel like even pretending that I'm not playing in an area at the moment. I wish I needn't, because I would learn more if I could play a human at the moment. Pushing a bit more here. No, I am not close, even stable enough, I think, to risk more. You probably, I want you to develop. Nah, he is remaining cautious. Can I do something like that? See how far I can push. It's weird. It's weird to me that he's not pushing down here specifically in any amount. Let's just push you like this. I'm going to be pushing a bit more. A bit more power. I am probably very late at getting some stuff. Okay. How do I then avoid streaming them in? Okay, you are going to land over there. No. Clump them up for a second. So basically do something like this and then move them. Okay, if I have to chase you all the way over here, I will. Going to do some damage. As I said, some damage, but very much survivable. Come on. Okay, you're streaming units in a more or less proper way. Click a semi-safe spot. Okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, you are going to be helping out capping this a little bit. I am worried a little bit that I am not... Oh, they dropped something up there. And overtook my engineer, of course they did. I really could do with a few more engineers. Let's do something like this. Basically have the mass to do so. And since he is starting to push T2 units here. I want you to be careful. Yeah, no, that's probably a destroyed Oblivion. Yeah, no. I do want to rebuild that.
System enabled.
Yeah, I should be taking over here. Almost to T3 on that factory. But as I said, I do want a few more also other engineers because I'm really running low on them.
System enabled. Commander under attack. System enabled.
Should be getting a rank of veterancy soon.
Commander under attack.
Yeah, I do have to push with the commander also a little bit here. That should be able to hold there. Okay, you are going to go there. Please finish me a few of those. I should, and I am building T3. Let's go power first. And then I'm going to stop you. You go build myself some T3 units. Probably would have lost if the air had gone hard aggressive on me. Okay. Have a few more. Actually, I do think I'm going to put that as fine so far, and I'm going to be sending trios like this up. No, I'm going to be helping out with power. With building that power. Have you fly over there. Do I still have T1? Not really. Okay. So push 43 here. I'm not sure if I currently have that. But that would be air scouts, wouldn't it? Do I have... No. No, I don't need to send scouts. I can send other units as well. Let's send these. I have the feeling that this is the weakest corridor for them at the moment, at least. Yeah, no. We are going to try and intercept that. Yeah, that's another destroyed engineer, I'm guessing. Maybe not. Yeah, this does look like the weak axis at the moment. And actually, you do want... No, he's moving over. Okay. He is moving over to reinforce, meaning... Come on. Then I want to keep that. He's pushing me over here, which I can deal with. No. Let's do that like this. You are now a T3. You're also going to be building me some units here. Okay, that's actually not what I wanted to achieve. Can you build me another air factory? I do want a bit more. Okay, I have the power. Push you up to an Omni and intercept that group. Can I... Should be able to put some defense up here. And some air defense and one more power. Okay, a bit of damage, nothing major though. No destroyed. And it feels like I'm either not keeping up with air gunship production. Yeah, that's usually what you want to do. You want to push where he's weak. It's been a while, and I'm gathering a little bit here. Okay, you are finished. HQ. Let's do some, hoovering here. Why could I not select that to hoover? Okay. And that was silly. That was actually a bad decision. He is going to fly a lot of his stuff over my anti-air here. And I'm going to be pushing one of you into the middle for some T3 anti-air. Let's get a little bit more. Okay, I still can defend. Let's push up here. Down, that is currently his weak side, from the radar responses at least. And... okay, I have power, that's not an issue. I have... what do I want to... I think I do actually just want to push T3 units at the moment. Or is this... No, what I'm going to do is the following. You're going to go to another land factory. Let me start with... That's going to be expensive, but I do have it. And I'm currently okay on def here, on... Not on def, but... Yeah, no, on defense. I'm rambling, not knowing what I'm saying. You are going where? I don't know. You're building T3. Up there is looking okay. Please put some stock around these. So far, so good. More power. Against a player, that would be horrific if he finds out. Let's push a little bit here, and we are having ads active at the moment. Okay. Let's try something like this. Gather up here. How about doing it like this? Let's do triple. T3, 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 almost T3. Okay, if I now wait a little bit, that should be working out. Okay, I'm getting a lot from up there. Okay, let's bring the airships in to help out. Okay, the airships are going to really help clean this up. There's not a lot of anti-air in there. I am guessing that you'll be going to work, Thraik. I hope that you're going to have a decent evening at work, and thank you very much for having joined me. And yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your... Okay, what? Okay, something is not going quite correct with the pathfinding over there. Pull you back. No, just things need... Okay. I hope you don't mind me the bad guess in that case. Let's put this into more reinforcements here. How much damage can I do here? It's probably, yeah, it's probably decent. I wouldn't call that decently defended. Is probably going to be sending out his anti-air again. Yeah, but with how much T3 I am getting here, that should be a victory now. For a lot of units, this doesn't... Is this... Oh, this can only be crossed by hover. That's the issue. I thought this was walkable.
Commander under attack.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's tactical missiles. I do need defense against that. Let's cut off reinforcements. I'm going to take some losses here, but... No, let's go for a power generator. That should also start to do some damage in his base. Yeah, okay. Let's go for more pigeons. Build up some more army in the back here. Should have been doing something with this. I can stop you, build you up. Get more T3 and reinforcements, and yeah, this is probably enough. That's another P-gen down. But I probably dealt enough damage to his energy infrastructure that his shields are all down. Yeah, and that comm, while not a vanilla comm, is not going to stand up. I feel like I should have been able to do this earlier, finish out the game earlier. Yeah, starting here I should have been able to. But then again, maybe I would have thrown away everything, or thrown away too much, because I did throw some units away. And then I should not have... Yeah, I'm still learning, but I'm trying to see where I can improve. And I do worry that there is nobody to queue with. I'm still jumping in. Sometimes I see that queues come... more people come into the queue when there are people waiting, but I did not have any luck all afternoon. Well, there are 3 others now. Hopefully, they'll be in the rating bracket. But you never know. I'll be waiting for a little bit. I'm always wondering a little bit what is the best way to play a map, and this has huge openings here and here into your main base by land, and not only by foot, but the mass extractors might make... It looks like 2 expansion bases in StarCraft, but it's not really that. And holding the middle here, that this is just too open to just go in here. I'll be keeping it vetoed for now. I'd guessed as much, that you do absolutely need eyes on your enemy, i.e. radar. Hey, let's see. Let's see. I hope just to be able to play a nice game. At least I am definitely... I'm not going to throw as much as I did before. So let's go in. Thank you very much. I am guessing cross spawns, but actually the map is symmetrical enough that everything works out. Okay, Cybran in the other corner. Let me get this up. Don't need to see that window afterwards anymore. And I should be able to do you two and then move like this and do these 2. No, 2, 1, 2, and then a bit of units. Okay. I'm a bit disappointed I'm not keeping green, but then again blue versus red are the usual colors. Okay. So I'm going to take you over here to get me some energy. And then I'm just going to try expand towards the corners. Or shall I go into the middle? I have not really a good idea. Let's do some stuff here. Well, I do trust that you do know somewhat what you are talking about. No, actually, you're a hover. Let me send 1 straight and then 2 across this way. I think should be my priority. And then the map is big. I do want to go air. 1 like this. 1 like this. And you can actually go check if they go navy or not. Okay. I have a few more things I can hoover up here. Okay. I have some stuff. I'm not seeing anything yet, unfortunately. Is it a good idea to put this into tech? I don't know. Finish the hydro before upgrading mechs. Okay. Okay, the hydro is now finished. Okay. Let's build a bit of stuff here. I'm going to send him to do this. No idea really what I should be doing with my commander. Let's put down a few more here. Okay, there we have probably a scout from his side. Let's send an Aurora to deal with it before he gets too close. Can I block there? And do I arrive there? Okay, he is going Navy. But only... Well, he has started earlier than me. Does he... Did he do the reclaim here? Okay, no idea. Did he... No, he already has Navy. Okay. I do need to get some Navy up. Okay. As long as I can cover versus air. Okay, then let's build some AA here. I do want to finish this quickly, and then I'm going to be pushing this side. Well, probably not quite as far. Probably like that is fine. I need another one. I do need air defense on the ocean as well. I'm probably not going to be able to do enough to just push. Okay, I need more mass extractor upgrades here. Be sending this with my comm. Okay, no air out of him yet. No idea why he retreated and lets me punish that. Can I make a flight like this? Okay, he is pushing the middle. Not exactly sure how I need to respond to that, but I am an Aeon. I can send some stuff into that and then... Okay. You are going to be building a few more here, and I do need to push T2 at something. Okay. And I do want some anti-air here. Let's build like this. Dang it, I am badly energy blocked. Okay, pause you. He's pushing this side. Okay, it's power. It's a power issue I have, not a mass issue. Damn it. Ah, that's bad. Still not. Still haven't seen anything.
Commander under attack.
Okay, defense on the island is done. Let me build some bombers though. He doesn't seem to want to go air per se. Okay, and he is pushing that side. Okay, you go T2. And he is pushing this hard. I don't have enough power, like, at all. Yeah, I need more build power into energy, absolutely. Okay, that's bad. You are going to be one of the big issues, and I'm... I had a little bit of a plan here, but not enough of a plan. Okay, I'm neutral energy now, bloody hell.
Commander under attack.
Okay, that has anti-air as well. I'm not going to be pushing that without cause.
Commander under attack.
Okay, I'm starting to maybe hold some stuff here. He's not going air, I have the feeling. Can I? Okay. You go over there, build me another factory, please. Okay, I have some stuff going on here. I have no scouts really to take care of that. Yeah, no, okay, I can't attack that with. And this is... Ah, this is painful. You go down there. And of course he's being able to... it's disoptimal. Oh, bloody hell. I can keep here. No, he skipped stuff through. And I probably can't push him too hard here. I have from the hit rate, that's an anti-air. Keep moving, keep moving. That was a bad decision. That was a really bad decision. T2 can already reach anywhere. Okay, no idea why they are moving over there. I said to go over there. Yeah, and I am losing my shoes here hard. Yeah, no, that's of course. Defend it. Okay, that is unfortunate. If I had them, and I don't. But we are looking at a desync anyway. I hope that is not going to... it's probably going to be put up as a loss for me. I am fighting on the ladder here, yes. This is a ladder fight. No, you... I wanted 4, not an endless amount of them. More land. And land. No. You go help there. Let's do that. You go T2. Not even at T2 yet. He's probably already... He's already been tacking up hard, probably. I can push... Should I? Shouldn't I? Ah, it's... This is an issue. Yeah, I need to be I need you to be building more of these. I have some NGs here. Go support that. Do not... I'm not getting... Yeah, I am guessing that it is not great at the moment. But it is looking... It's looking okay still. Yeah, no. Not like that, though. If I lose that, I'm basically gone. And I am going to lose it. I lost this game. He got into my main base. Yeah, he had fortified quite a bit more here than I had managed, and... Interesting, he's not as far ahead as I thought he'd be, but this push still killed me. There is no way around it. Could I have kept him here? I could have pulled the game longer. Except for these, we would have been on par. We could... Nah. Yeah, no. If I had managed to stop him about here, we could have been on par. But that's all right. Let's try for another go. Yeah, we did split. We did split apart after quite early already. I am not... No, what I thought is that he would have had like a lot more T2 factories already. That's the only real mistake I made. Econ-wise, I was expecting about this with him. And I can't join matchmaking while I'm in a game. Oh, it does happen to me, but at least on this map, I was correct with my expectations of how much he had of the map. I am more used to find out in the replay that I overlooked an expansion in Brood War, and then it's suddenly a 5 versus 4, or well, because he's getting more resources, escalating into a 6 versus 4. But yeah. So you think I should do that right away? It's not a bad thing, although I do think I do. I know why I lost, because I wasn't able to defend that that horizontal left-hand side. But you're right. I usually did do that as well, and I should re-go into the habit even on stream. So there's a few things he did better. He took this island more aggressively than me. Let's go a little bit faster. I hope this... Well, I'm not sure how it saved the desync. So no upgrading until I have this. Okay, we are... Okay, he is sending out a lot more for this air power. And he is immediately putting up a head there. Okay, let's go slower. Do I have... Okay. This looks much more like what I want to see. Okay, stop. Why? No mass in storage. We are about equal with mass extractors. Why is he moving his comm away here? He's building engineers immediately to go into the middle. Not necessarily a bad choice. It gave him mass over me. But why isn't he eating my scout then? No, I don't think he wanted to eat my scout. He built defenses here. Was he expecting Aurora spam to push through immediately? Could be. I am playing Aeon. I do have the luxury of pushing Aurora through the middle very quickly. But then he saw that I went air as well. I'm not disagreeing. I don't think that's a great one. Should have... Okay. Let's have a look. I can't go back in time. That is unfortunate. So, had I gone bombers here... What could have told me that he is not going air? From what I'm seeing, basically nothing, I'm guessing. Well, I did see this. I do see this. I'd say there's nothing immediately telling me that he isn't going air. I wonder how... Yeah, but these are questions that I was always asking myself with StarCraft as well. How could I have gotten the feeling that he is not pushing a certain direction? Okay, so he's basically very careful. Block these two off. Can I have a look at the PD here if I go into his view? Come on. Please? There we are. Okay, there is something going wrong here. I possibly could go from here. If I hadn't gone into the middle. From here to here, there to there, I could have disrupted his mass a little bit. But that was before I actually expected. Yeah, no, can't check that now, damn it. Should have. And then he was pushing here and here at the same time. Due to the command, I managed to block here. He is very defensive. Well, a turtle you best beat with aggression, but then you need to understand how to order your aggression and not leave yourself open like this. Basically, all of the air I built was superfluous. Or at least all of the interceptors here was superfluous. Put a ship here next time. Defend. Yeah, no, you're right. Defend, expand, attack. Yeah. My bad. Whatever went lost here didn't matter too much. Because he managed then to push up. Okay, now I have a thought. I have no idea. How much is this behavior normal on this level? Because even here, he is pushing He has some T2 engineers, but he's not doing anything with it. If that may be because of the desync, but he is pushing T2 anti hard here. That's not. Start out. Okay. Just had a look at the clock. I don't have too much more time for stream today. I hope that is not going to cause any issues. That is very true. Cybern are very scary. Have a very scary T2 navy. T3 is fine in their navy. It's not as good though as I'd say T3, Seraphim, or UEF navy is the strongest. Aeon, I think navy-wise, is the weakest. So navy-wise, it would go from 4 to 1, Aeon, Cybern, and then either UEF or Seraphim. But T2 Cybern, that is a scary. That's a scary navy. It very often depends on that, and I'm thinking, should I go for another match or should I go to try and get my build order on the map correct? I think I'm going to go with the build order. Don't need to finish, just want to take a look at something, especially if the anti-air reaction I've seen, because he spent a lot on that. If I can use that to my advantage. Okay. Shall I go with or without AI? It's just for the build order. I usually do them without AI. Let's go without. So this is definitely a map you want Navy on. Just looking wise, how could something like this work? Or is this just complete madness, even going air factory first? Okay, let's do something like this. Let's take Oh, yeah, no. I was a little bit late on reclaiming here. On starting reclaim, not sure. Hopefully that works out like this. And then have something like this. Take a gander at the island if he is sending stuff out. Okay, that should work out. And then... No, actually, I think I should have just used this for more engineers afterwards. And I think I should have already started my first port. Am I pushing that too early? It's always something I do worry about. And I think I need more power. And I can use more reclaim. Yeah, I need more reclaim badly. He hasn't gone for that yet. No, I do think that, after all, being symmetrical here is more important. No, this doesn't work out at all. Badly mass blocked. This doesn't feel smooth. I am late here and here. Although I knew if he had air defenses or building air himself, I should be knowing at least. Okay, how much reclaim do I have here? That's 300 already. And I have some 70 here. Early air gives me early scouting coverage. Plus, it could put him into a panic reaction like before. "30 seconds, 30 seconds. Okay, I'm going to go onto the map again and I'm going to try one more thing. Nuggets 75. Welcome in. Posture check. I am sitting nice and straight. Thank you very much. I don't, for some, yeah. Thank you very much for that posture check. Okay, let's go in again. Last round, and I want to see how good I can do here. Okay, we're starting with a land factory. To do I want an early one? Yes, absolutely. I do. Let me pause. That's. I've taken a look at it and I've decided that I want a better build order for the map, where I can defend a push from both sides. Indeed, Nuggets, that is correct. Okay. Build order is definitely something I could improve on this map. But I do think the main issue is that I either pushed T2 far too early, in a position I should have never put a factory, because putting it over here, what was I? It was an air factory. I could have reinforced over the ocean nicely, but I completely forgot to check from pushes from down here at that moment. Yeah, I do think that that the main point I want on the map is a smoother build order with an idea that I'm going to capture one of those two corners. Yeah, okay, that is very fair. So basically more power that I can use on my mass. Let's see if I can get to that here, because in the other one I was just mass locked so badly at one point. And then I did want to take you onto a little bit of a reclaim ride, and let's send you down here. You go over there. Navy. I do not have the strongest navy, but if I can claim the pool with what I have, that is going to be useful. And then, as I had done before, that I don't forget the scout, even though I am playing alone, and then I'm going to be pushing that side with my commander. So I'll be building a defensive line over here. Yeah, no, that is clear to me. It's not the strongest navy. And I am going to be pushing out a little bit, making myself accompanied by a few auroras, flares, and maybe some... You do think so? I do think that the main issue is that they can't have... Okay, you are done. That none of the units really have... Although, if you mix the units, well, that might not be an issue. So, as before, I'm going to be marching my commander over to here. What do I want to do? Okay, now that depends. Let's make something decent here. Can I not put it like that and they're going to immediately... No, apparently not. How would you... Dodgeable destroyer fire, no TAC missiles until T3. How safe... Let's build another one such that we can keep advancing through here. I don't think without an opponent it does matter much to pull forward here. I still mass locked myself a bit here. That is something I would want to work on. Do I immediately need to put in heavy navy? If I want to go harass, yes, definitely. If I want to defend, I don't know. This map is throwing up a whole bunch of questions I probably can't be answering without playing it a lot more. Like, when do you build your naval factory? Do you build double naval factory like I did? If you want to be defensive and expand. I can see paths, but I don't have the experience with the game on how it would work out. Okay, that's probably not going to crash the game. No, it is not. But yeah, no, it's no use running this forward against no opponent. And I'm not sure if even an AI opponent would be enough to practice this here or get me into some bad stuff. Okay, I have a little bit more time. I am going to try and push maybe one more match. If I'm not getting any, I'm not going to go back into a skirmish, but I'll be ending stream in that case. So I do hope for one more match here on the ladder. But I am finding that my limit is very much reached what I can practice with AI, and there's an ad incoming, so everybody who's getting that, yeah, I'm not sure if I should be skipping out on it. Let's see. If I find one, I'll probably be having the ad run because I cannot snooze it enough. And it does not look like I'll be able to get a game. Okay. That is unfortunate. I do hope, though, yeah, I do hope that I can get a few more matches next week, but I'm also aware that I'm not running at the best time for it. Tira, welcome back. Welcome back. Unfortunately, we have reached the end of the stream. I'm sorry. And you got your plates and scissors. Happy to hear. I am happy that went well for you. But unfortunately, end of stream. If you do have a suggestion for a raid, please feel free to put that into chat. I will be taking that under consideration. And yeah, so schedule. Tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and next Monday is going to be normal time. So that is from let's do it. I need to split it up because there is the switch to summertime this weekend. So Friday, Saturday from 13 to 18 o'clock Central European time, and from 8 to 13 or 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And Monday is going to be from 13 to 18 o'clock Eastern European summertime, and from 7 to 12 Eastern Daylight Time for both days. I'll be playing more Armored Core 6 on Friday, and so tomorrow and Monday. And Monster Hunter during the weekend, as Hunter also as usual. So if you have something, I'd be happy to help you with it. And then next Thursday, which is the last day now left over, more Supreme Commander. I don't know how much training I can get in between. I do feel pretty busy right now, so not sure, but I'll try to get maybe a match in on the ladder or two if I can manage. That will be from 15 to 18 o'clock Eastern European summertime, and then that will run from 9 to 12 Eastern Daylight Time. Okay, you did not put any suggestions for a raid out into chat, so let me have a quick look myself. We haven't raided Kix in a while. She's streaming Kingdom Hearts. Unfortunately, I don't see anybody else playing some Supreme Commander. But we have not raided Kix in a while, so I'll be raiding you out to Kixie. She's, as I said, she's playing Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5, 2.5. I'll be streaming more tomorrow with Armored Core. And yeah. So thank you everybody for having joined me. Thank you everybody. I hope you had fun watching. Thank you, Draig, so much again for the gifted subs. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much. I'll be streaming more tomorrow. Until then, going to wish you a lovely rest of your Thursday, and I hope to see you all soon. Hopefully tomorrow, but that is a possibility, not a necessity. So whenever I'm streaming something again you are interested in, then please feel free to join me. And that being said, I'm probably rambling. I'm a bit tired. Please have a great rest of your time. Until we do see each other again, please have a lovely time. And until then, goodbye.